Hello creative thinkers, my name is Jasper and welcome to Creative Thinker Inc., the home of opportunities. You know, when you look into the economic history, like what we were saying last week, one of the things that you see in economic history is what they call the economic miracle. If you look back in the day, if you look at China, if you look at Japan, if you look at Singapore, how they made economic miracles in their nation is that they made a deliberate decision to make their nations wealthy. They had a vision. They knew what they wanted to do in the next 20, 30 years. They partnered, they networked, they made sure that they understood the dynamics of what makes an economy function. And one of them was to stop some of the ideologies politically that they used to have. Most of them were socialist or communist, and they started having open markets where different entities from different countries, different investors were coming in to bring in the money and get the resources, and they all benefited. So that is what the economic miracle has been over the years. And why do I bring it up? And why do I bring it up now and just in snippets? It's because, you know, sometimes we're looking at where we are right now as a nation of Zimbabwe, and we're looking at it and we think, things will never change. But if you study history, like I mentioned last week, if you studied economic history, if you go there, you will realize that it wasn't by chance, but it was by intentionality. It was by looking at what they had. It was about looking at the partners. It was about looking at the resources that they had. So it's important to understand that for the economy to grow, for the economy to be better, it is beyond just one person, one company, but it's about a unified front and finding the right networks, finding the open market to grow, finding the open investors. You know, the element of investing is very, very important, and that is the key thing that can make any entity, any country grow. So how do we think beyond what we see now? How do we think beyond the next 20 years, 30 years? How are we going to make this economy an economic miracle? That's a challenge for you and me. Let's think around that. VBD Daily News, making business knowledge easily understandable.